And we're back.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining us here in the Navigate Credit Union Broadcast Center. Our friend Jim Fortier of Blueprint 5, owner of Blueprint 5, joins us, and we are talking and showing you some fabulous men's fall fashion and more. Jim, you always bring your wonderful personality in your beautiful clothes.
Well, I gotta tell you, I'm a little tired today.
Because you brought in so much stuff.
Well, not only that, but I brought sunshine. It was really difficult to bring this way up from East Greenwich. You know, I had to really, lug this sun up, but it looks beautiful.
As soon as Jim emails me, he's like, I have this and this and this, and I was like, and you brought out the sun.
That's right. We brought the sun.
You always bring it, which is so nice. It's always good to see you. It's always so nice to have you here. So we're talking about more fall stuff because we couldn't fit it in all last time.
Right.
Because you have so much great stuff. Bold, beautiful, strong colors. Talk to me about what you have.
I am so in love with fall right now. And so the holidays are coming. So I'm already thinking about, Halloween's next week and then Thanksgiving's coming. And so this is the time of year to get dressed. This is the time of year to step out of the box. This is the time of year we're going to visit friends and relatives. And you should look your best. And the colors this year, the main color that's so important this year is sort of a reddish burgundy. It's just a very important color. And I brought several things that have those tones in it. We're going to start with a beautiful cashmere sweater. This is just, if you feel this feels just amazing. This is Della Chana from Italy. And you can see it's not red, it's not cranberry, it's not pink, it's not brick, but it's a combination of those colors, and that sort of burgundy essence is just sort of so important for this season.
It has some sheen to it too, right? So just a little extra to it.
They call it a vintage wash. Much like myself, I have a little vintage wash. Here's a shirt, a textured shirt. This is made for us in Italy under our label. But again, this has a little bit of sheen to it. If you feel the texture of the shirt, it has a little surface interest. We did it with a different button. But again, it's the color, it's the color, it's the color. It's this burgundy. Browns are very important this year. Natural colors. Here's a scarf from England.
So fun.
And this is, people say, well, brown is kind of boring and flat.
That's not boring or flat.
No, it's not. It just is really beautiful. It's an updated exploded paisley with a bunch of other colors on it, and I think it's just fantastic. I think this would look good on any man or woman.
Exploded paisley.
Yeah, it's exploded paisley.
How do you not want that?
I don't know, and it's 100% silk, made in England.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And then you look at something like this, again, you're talking about pattern, you're talking about bold, you're talking about, this is updated classic, and that's really what Blueprint 5 is all about. We're updated classic, we're aggressive classic, but we're classic nonetheless. And this beautiful gray and brown piece just is phenomenal on. You can wear this with a sweater like we've got it done here. We threw a cashmere tie on with it. You can wear it without the sweater.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice this was a tie. I thought this was a scarf.
No, it's a tie.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. And so this is just,
it's like so different, but it's like you said, just classic forever.
Yeah.
This
classic,
will never go out of style.
Never go out of style. Never go out of style. And our suits fit a little bit trimmer. They fit a little bit shorter. So they're made for a guy who's dressing for today. This is not your father's suit or your grandfather's suit. This is taking a very classic pattern and updating it and just doing a great job with it. And the sweater underneath, this is 100% merino wool from Italy by a company called Granzasso. This cardigan is beautiful, oversized buttons, nice comfy pockets.
I love these buttons.
It's got this blue and brown marble color to it, and so it goes with everything, and we've done really well with it. It's been super fantastic.
You could put this with jeans or with slacks or with those pants that you always bring in.
100%. Yeah. And a lot of the pants we have this year, it's a great segue, are sweater pants. These are pants that are a little bit more fancy. They've got some bold pattern, and I'll show you some of those right now. Excuse me while I step.
You know what, too, Jim, is you always say, you have the classic fit, and these kinds of clothes, if you're making them, it's so worth the investment. It's worth spending the extra money on the clothes that are going to last. You buy a couple nice pieces that aren't going to go out of style. They're going to you buy the ones that are tailor fit, and they're going to last you for years and years and years. And the styles don't change.
One of the things we've talked about pretty much every time I've come, is the fit.
Yeah.
That if something fits, even if something's inexpensive and it fits well, it's going to look expensive. If something's expensive and it doesn't fit well, it's going to look tawdry and cheap. That's just the way it is. Things should be tailored to fit well. They should fit your body. They should, everybody exercises today. We all spend so much time at the gym, or we're running, or we're working, or whatever we're doing to stay in shape. And our clothes should represent that too. They should hug our body. They should show that off a little bit. And that's the fit we try to go for. Like
you want to look nice.
You want to look nice.
So why not wear nice clothes?
So this is what I call a sweater pant or a fancy trouser. It's you can see it's a navy fabric, and it's got this very tufted sort of brown stripe. This is a Germano trouser from Italy, and this looks great with this blue and brown sweater we have here. It looks great with a shirt and a sweater. This looks great with a sport coat. But this is the kind of trouser I was talking about. That's sort of a sweater trouser. And again, the pattern. Anybody can wear a solid trouser. Anybody can wear a plain trouser, but not everybody. Everybody's got that already. So we did something.
It's so fun.
This is what they're wearing in Italy right now. This is what you'll see a guy wearing. He'll have this on with a sport jacket or a vest or a sweater and a scarf, and that's it, because that's how they dress. But this kind of a plaid, and I love these brown tones. Again,
I love it.
Brown is very important, and the brown with the cream and the tan, just the combination of those, fantastic. I'm going to show you something.
Gorgeous. Something like this with just like a classic cream sweater and that nice scarf that you brought in.
Amazing.
Just
amazing.
Makes me think, okay, it's fall. Let's go look at leaves. Let's go leaf peeping. Okay.
Let's go peeping.
Let's go. Let's go peeping.
Let's go peeping.
Grab a coffee and let's go peeping. Leaf peeping.
Leaf peeping. Oh, leaf peeping.
Leaf
Yeah.
peeping.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is a brown suit.
Love it.
And you hear brown suit, and everybody says, "Oh, well, Ronald Reagan wore a brown suit." Well, this is not Ronald Reagan's brown suit.
No.
This is.
I like chocolate brown.
I think this is outstanding. It's a strong brown. It's got this beautiful stripe, but the stripe isn't solid. It's sort of a broken up stripe. There's also
There's a little bit of cream in
There's
there.
a little bit of cream in this. So a gentleman come in the store the other day, and I showed him this. He said, "Oh, I like it, but I'm really not wearing suits so much anymore." And I said, "Well, are you wearing it with a shirt and tie?" And he said, "Yes." And I said, "Stop it. Throw it on with a turtleneck. Throw it on with a t-shirt." And he said, "Oh." And I gave him a burgundy turtleneck to put on under this, and he bought the suit because it just made it his own.
He was like, "Oh yeah, I don't have
He understood it a little differently, and this is not your father's brown suit. Not
Are we
at all.
seeing? I feel like so I look. You can go get your next.
I can go get my next
Yeah,
one.
go ahead.
I feel like
I'll ask you a question and you can come back. Are we seeing browns come back more? I feel like for a lot of time, at least in women's fashion, because I really like brown, and I couldn't find it for a long time. Like I really like brown pants. I really like browns in general, and I couldn't find it for a long time. Are we seeing that come back more? Do you think?
I found it to be very strong for this season. I think that it is important again. Especially in New England, it's an important color. But it has to be the right browns. It can't be. They can't be a mousy browns. This brown is strong. It's a strong brown. It's not a weak brown. It's not going to wash you out.
Yeah, weird.
You can even wear this with black, and it would look amazing. If you had a black sweater on and a black pair of shoes and a black belt with the brown, it would look very sophisticated and very cool. I love it. I love it. And then again,
I'm hopeful.
and then still going with more bold patterns. This is a Vitelli Barberis fabric. This suit was made for us in Italy, and this is, it's a window pane, but it's an updated window pane because it's not just a solid line. These are like sort of broken up, much like the stripe is sort of a broken stripe. This is not a solid. It's got some texture to it. It's got some interest to it. And I think the color of this for a window pane suit is it's just enough to be different that if you've got a window pane suit in your wardrobe already, you can freshen your whole look by just getting something like this. And for an Italian suit made in Italy to be $8.95, I mean, that's a very good price for an Italian suit. But, at our little shop right there in East Greenwich. Yeah.
We love your shop in East Greenwich.
I love the shop in East Greenwich.
I think that this is all gorgeous. What do you think about? Can you put one of these? Does that work?
I don't know that I would do that so much. What I would do with that sweater, since you're asking specifically.
Because I love that sweater.
I know the sweater's fantastic.
Do you like sweaters under suits?
I do.
Or is that too much?
Nope, I do. I do like it because I think that it just gives a guy an opportunity to do something different.
Because if you're wearing your suit, you buy a suit. You know, men invest in suits, right?
Right.
And it's like, if you don't wear a suit to the office every day, where do you wear suits to? Weddings.
But see, but see, you can wear a suit. This is what I had this conversation.
Exactly.
You can wear a suit anytime. Just make it your own. You don't have to wear it with a shirt and tie and feel like you're all stuffy. Just tone it down. Wear a suit with a pair of casual shoes and a t-shirt. Wear a suit with a lug sole shoe that's a little more casual and a sweater. Just make it your own. You don't have to wear the shirt and the tie and the pocket square all the time. Just, and that's how younger guys are wearing their suits today. They're taking what people before them did and they're making it their own. They're wearing it differently. They're wearing it more as sportswear as opposed to clothing, and more casual as opposed to more formal. And it works. It works really well.
Exactly.
I love it.
I think that's what we have to help people, because you invest in these nice suits, but invest in different suits, not your black, your brown, your brass buttons, as you like to say.
No brass buttons.
Invest in the right suit for you and make it your own.
Yeah, and I think the important thing is to look around and see what everybody's showing, and then say, is that what you want? Do you want what the status quo is, or do you want something a little different? And if you want something a little different, you come and see us at Blueprint 5, because that's what we're about. We're about an updated classic. It's still going to fit you great. It's still going to look amazing, but maybe the fabric's a little different. Maybe the jacket's a little shorter. Maybe the texture of something is a little more interesting than what you've seen in the years past. And I think that's what separates us from the herd.
Oh, yeah. Well, a lot of things separate you from the herd.
Yeah. And then I just want to say that before we go too far,
okay.
we're going to be announcing something for Black Friday. Not really a Black Friday thing, but we're going to be doing something the day after Thanksgiving, and I'm going to come back and talk about that.
Yeah, we have to figure out when you're coming back.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
We'll put it in the calendar.
Absolutely.
And keep you all waiting.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Okay,
Yeah.
show us what you want. We're going to do this
So,
sweater.
I stepped on my tie.
I like that purple too.
The purple's amazing. So I would wear this. This isn't going to look very good, but I would certainly wear this sweater with this suit 100%.
I like that.
Just because it's different, it's unusual, it's not something that's you're expected. It's a little unexpected. Can you wear this with the blue suit? 100%. Can you wear it with this trouser?
Oh, I love that.
100%.
It almost looks a little, depending on what you pair it with, it almost makes the color look a little bit different, right?
Can you wear it with this trouser?
It almost makes it pop a little bit different every time.
Yeah.
100%. So you have a different outfit every time.
Every time you wear the sweater, and that's important. And that's important.
I love that. So as we get closer to the holidays, which we'll have you back again, like we just said, to talk to, what do you think? Just to give us a peek, a preview, as people are getting ready for their holidays, their holiday meals, what do you think is important as people are kind of planning their shopping and their outfit planning? What do you think is important for that holiday dress?
I think what's important is to it depends who you are. I think what's important is to look fresh, to look exciting, to not, you just had a segment about closets, to go through your closet and throw out the stuff that doesn't work anymore. It's the same thing. It's getting organized. Go through your closet, take out the things you haven't worn for the past year or two. If you haven't worn it in 2 years, donate it. If you are not sure that something is fitting you anymore, donate it. If you're not sure if something looks dated, donate it. And then work with what you have and fill in where you need. Great accessories. Get great scarves for yourself. Get a great sweater for yourself. Get socks. Go out and buy some fresh socks that have pattern and color and excitement. We got socks in this year, and I bought them almost by mistake because I have an addiction to socks. And they actually look like there's glitter in them. And I bought purple and I bought black, and I said, I will never sell these. They'll sit, and it's been the #1 selling sock of the season, the purple and the black. So go out and get yourself some color. Get something that's got some interest to it. You could wear this with 10 different outfits, and it's going to look amazing. This tie is sick.
It's so much. It's everything I like in ties.
Yeah, it's got a little iridescence to it. It's updated. This is another exploded pattern.
Okay, that's my new favorite,
This
because I
is
like paisley
exploded
ties,
paisley.
but exploded
But
paisley
it doesn't
might be
look
my new.
like your traditional paisley tie. So again, it's updated classic, and that's what I love about it. And this guy is super. He comes over from England, and we pick silks together, and it's really fantastic.
I want to come down to the store for one day with you when you're picking things, when you're picking out silks or you're doing.
Oh, I would love to have you come.
We need to do that
Yeah,
someday.
that would be awesome.
We'll plan that out.
Yeah, and we'll film that.
Oh yeah, totally.
No.
We won't. Okay, no, we won't. All right, we won't do that. All right, well, let's wrap things up here.
Okay.
Jim Fortier, thank you so much.
Thank
Go
you.
visit him. Go visit Blueprint 5. Take a peek. You'll also have other goodies in there besides just this fine menswear.
You can check us out on Facebook. You can check us out
And
on
the new webpage.
Instagram, and you can check us
Beautiful.
out on blueprint5.com. There's a whole bunch of new images going up. But,
It's beautiful,
yeah.
exciting.
Yeah.
So, all right, thank you so much for joining us here on Go Local Live with the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center. Josh Fenton will be here at 4 o'clock with all things news and politics, so hang tight. We're getting set up for that in just a few moments. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Have a great rest of your Thursday.
Thank you.